of Valencia. 2020 Olympian. First ever for Mexico in women's freestyle wrestling. 12th at the 2015 World Championship. She's twice won a bronze at this tournament. It's a rematch from the pools earlier today, which GUERIN won a really exciting 8-6 match. Then both these athletes fell in the semifinals. GUERIN losing to Alex Town of Canada. Valencia losing to Juliet Rodriguez Penalber of Brazil. Nothing doing the first minute and 20 seconds, so got the activity period now against GUERIN. Onus is on her to score in the next 30 seconds, or she will give up a point for inactivity. One point on the board for Valencia for the inactivity. Passivity been offered now against Valencia. Interlocking of the fingers, admonishment. Want to lead at the break for Valencia. Back underway. Only point is that inactivity point. And GUERIN trying to finish this sequence. Minute gone by. Now Guerin again being admonished for inactivity, and she gets put on the clock again. So another 30-second activity period for Cameron Guerin. Now grabs a low ankle, nearly finishes it. Oh, she's in that really tight position where the arms trapped. You've kind of seen it from Taleb Rahmani. You've seen it from Sadulayev. You see a lot with the Swedish women. Got to be careful when you hang the arms here. You just bottom wrestler will scoop them up and roll you over on top, and you've got nowhere to go. Valencia saw such. .140 to go, 1-0 lead. Guerin still on the activity period. We got issues with the scoreboard across the arena. Of course, that's the one where I have a sight line to as well.
Wait a minute, why are we on?
Got it situated, so 16 seconds left on the activity period. Activity period has expired, so another point for Valencia. 2-0 lead here coming up on the 1 minute mark in the bout. Valencia counters the Guerin attack. Oh, little broomstick action. Now looking cradle. Guerin with 2. And trying to hold her in that predicament. Look at cradle again. There's another 2. Fall called for, not confirmed. Guerin trying to rock her back again. 2 on the exposure. And cranks it over one more time. There's 2 confirmed. We do have a red brick being thrown, or it's sitting on the edge of the mat. Wasn't a very good toss, but we've got 10 to go. Guerin changed things up.
Why would you stop it? Come on.
And we've got a challenge from the red corner. So Valencia tried to counter the Guerin shot, and then Guerin came across almost with a side headlock, grabbed the leg, almost like a Jonesy or a broomstick. It depends on where you call it. I could be way off. And then synced it up into a cradle and then turned her 3 times with it. At least 3. The scoreboard only indicates that there's 6 points for Guerin. So she went down, came back, threw it through, and that could almost even be a case made for 4, but she was standing. Depending on the referee's opinion on who initiated here. Again, realize you don't have the benefit of the replay here. We're trying to explain it to you as they're looking for multiple turns. The challenge is coming from Mexico. And theoretically, the score could change in GUERIN's favor and Mexico win the challenge. The score has to change as a result of your challenge. It doesn't have, your score doesn't have to change. So how many times are they going to go? Potentially the discussion is, does Valencia come back to a defensible position on top? Much like when you get the gut wrench and you can't just teeter-totter back and forth, the athlete has to come back to a base. So let's see what's going to come out. It's kind of hard to see the Matt Chairman here. So we have several twos. And we're waiting to put the point on the board and a lost point for the challenge. So how many times did they call it? Well, 7-2 is on the board. So Valencia charging here in short time. Gives up the 2 at the buzzer, but it'll be 7-4 and a bronze medal for Cameron GUERIN of the United States.